The not so fun real estate termination. Stay tuned to learn more. It will happen to you, and it's never fun to have to terminate a real estate transaction, especially on the day of closing. In a moment, I'll share with you a few key tips to keep in mind when you need to terminate a real estate transaction. Let's get started. Here's a few key tips to keep in mind when you need to terminate a real estate transaction. The complete list will be provided for you in the description box. First one, and most critical and most important, is always to keep your client happy throughout this process of terminating the real estate transaction. It's not about keeping the sellers and the other agent happy, and this is a very critical time where most agents get nervous, they want to appease the other agent, and they lose their buyers by not aggressively working on their behalf. Remember, you want to keep them as clients forever and find them that next property, and make sure you fight hard to get their earnest money back and protect their rights per the terms of the contract. Next, prepare their expectations as to the earnest money. Per the terms of the contract, in your opinion, is it a high probability that they will get the earnest money back or they won't get the earnest money back? This is very important to prepare their expectations as to what to expect with regards to the earnest money refund. Next, when you write the termination paperwork, write in there the exact reason why you're terminating the contract. This will assist in you getting the earnest money back if it was a contingency to the contract. Next, prepare your clients if they do receive the earnest money back as far as the timetable on when they should expect to receive the earnest money back. This is typically not always the same timetable as when they needed to deposit the earnest money. The example is they may need to deposit the earnest money within 3 business days of acceptance, but the seller is not required to return that deposit until they sign the termination paperwork. This could be several days or several weeks. Important to prepare your clients as to this expectation of this timeline. Next, notify the lender and the title or closing company of the termination signed paperwork and make sure they all get copies of both the buyer's and the seller's signature. Next, if your clients are entitled to the earnest money, follow up to make sure they actually have received the earnest money and that they're still happy with you and still looking to buy their dream home. Thanks again so much for watching my video. Once again, this is Ken Mucha, Team Bertola High Desert Realty, Principal Broker in beautiful Bend, Oregon. For more free tips, simply follow me on my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram accounts. Thanks and have an awesome day.